Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. He has and how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Trubisky going to look to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. In the red zone, the 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Hurts sets up to throw it. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And the Rams really couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll look to run. And he is end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Ben. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he had no room to run as he's tackled. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone like better than others, where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And Hurts. And that is incomplete.
A little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
The throw over the middle, taken in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard. They called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he gets it inside. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Hall on a give up the middle. Only about a yard there as he takes.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Second down, here's Hurts. This will be caught at about the 6. Completion, that'll lead to a third and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. It's complete. He's touchdown Rams. Zay Flowers from 6 yards away. And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. 13-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And we'll We'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's 45 before being tackled. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as a tackled yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams will have the football as it... Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up.
You're not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he knocks the ball away.
Continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball, but oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Trubisky. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Here's a give to Hall. The tackle by Troy Polamalu.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Jordan Reed! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jordan Reed, 74 yards. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. Flushed out right. He's going for a two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And now here's another interception. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is met behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's Trubisky. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6 line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Trubisky will throw.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he maybe makes it. And it'll bring up a second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Now it's Trubisky. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he is out of bounds here. But now it's third and goal. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And this is caught. And the Raiders take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. And a point after, good by Groupie. Top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And he'll take it a yard or so.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this.
They couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands, and I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Hurts throw here complete to Kelsey.
Take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Second down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Hurts throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
It's Kelce on the ground. Travis Kelce from 17 yards out.
And the Rams were able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
A passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Hurts will throw.
And now he's going to go down. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. A break there for this offense. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he'll be brought in here as we get set for quarter number 4.
From the 46, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Throwing here, Trubisky. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he'll work the quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure.
Yards to show for it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Again, it's Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way.
But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's make this a 2-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game. Here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarter, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A handoff for Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama.
And he did not get away from there.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's taken down, and that'll get him a little bit closer. Every yard at this point will help your field goal kicker out.
Come on, boys. Let's power up. Can't stop us. It's not like the rules change. Oh, stop for it. Give up some offense. Let's go.
He's back to throw.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And the Rams are going to be moving this down to the 4-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And his kick here is good. And it's celebrational seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, Lester, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Here's 1st and 10.
One last shot for Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play where you sit back up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down.